Hey, assalamu alaikum everyone. And today I really had a very in-depth check on the Bitcoin as well. And if you're new to the channel, guys, join the Discord services as well. And we're giving some signals out there. So, guys, pay to get December for free and enjoy these free signals for December. And I'm so bullish on Bitcoin, guys. I don't know why people are fearing. I don't know why people are saying, oh no, we're going to go down to zero and all this and that. There is a possibility to go down as well, a little bit, maybe to the $44,000. But it doesn't invalidate the fact that we're still in a bull market. And today, I just reanalyzed everything. I just reconstructed everything. And I'm so bullish on Bitcoin right now, you guys. And 80,000 is my next target. Say whatever you want to say, call me crazy, but 80,000 is my next target for December or January probably. And yeah, at the moment, it seems like we have a level of support right here. You see, if I extend this line right there, it seems like it's respecting the trend line at the moment. So it just went up, came down, went up, came down. Yeah, we're moving in a waveform, which is actually good. We are starting to make higher lows, higher low there, higher low there, and higher low there. And we're looking to go back to the 52,000 for today, probably, which is your technical target of that ascending triangle as well. Now, there's something interesting that I want to talk about, and why I do believe that we are going to go for uphill to the $80,000 if, remember the word if, I and F, if this scenario plays out. And I'm going to open up Bitcoin into another different exchange, which is the KuCoin right there. And let's do the KuCoin exchange, and I'm going to dive into the weekly time frame. I really had to recheck if we're outside of the run yet, and we pretty much are not. And before I show you that one, before I show you some new studies and the findings, I just found one on the internet pretty much here. Now, I told you about 29,000. Do you see that? 29,000, 39,000, and then the 49,000 kind of scenario. Now here we are, and you can see that on the weekly, when you had this red and then the green, you made a bullish engulfing candle. You made another bullish engulfing candle. So the next 4 days are so important. The next 4 days, if we actually go to the $57,000 and we make a bullish engulfing another again, then we're probably going to see the next coming few weeks to be actually very, very, very green and continue towards the upside. But there will be a shake off, or maybe one last shake off before we go there. And there's a reason for this one. There's logic behind everything I say. And there's something that is going to actually tell you why we're not out of the woods yet. And if you look at the weekly time frame, guys, at the weekly, this was only a wick towards the downside. Ignore it, seriously ignore it. And the reality is that we really closed at the $49,000. Do you understand that? Now, equally, if I actually take it to the daily time frame as well, and I'm going to bring in the daily time frame here, and this descending broadening wedge is still in play. Look at this one. The descending broadening wedge, like that, is still in play, and I'm looking for it to break towards the upside. I do believe it's gonna go to the 55,000, break out of it, and then go back to the 68,000 probably, from where you even formed that descending broadening wedge. As a matter of fact, this one actually starts from here. This one's look more accurate from there, not the above portion right here, like that, like so. So that's the first scenario, and these are bullish. I told you about it. There's so many bullish reasons more than bearish reasons. Applying logic, guys. Go down, went up, looking to go back to the 57,000, break it, you go to the 60,000 level from where you form that thing. Now, what about the other thing that I want to show you? Now, for this one, I'm just going to split my screen here to 50-50, and I want to show you something very, very cool, and I'm going to study this one with you. So I'm going to just pull this to the left here. I'm going to bring the image. Where's that image right now? Alright guys, so the image that I wanted to show you guys is has been posted a long time ago. I don't know who this guy posted. I wish I knew who was. I'm gonna give the credit to the person who actually posted this picture, but I don't know. If you guys know the name, and if you're a technical analyst and you know who this guy is, leave the name. I'm gonna leave the name in the description here. Now, there's something that we call as bump and run reversal bottoms. And this is something that I find very, very, very fitting to the situation that we are in right now. And we call them as bump and runs for a reason. Now I'm going to actually stretch this level of resistance right there. Do you see that? Just like that for Bitcoin has happened. And if you actually look at this particular scenario where we had this kind of movements right here, this is very similar to the lead-in phase, the first phase, which is the lead-in phase right there, the A. Okay, so this in here, this one, you can make the case that this was the A, which is the lead-in phase, because you had that kind of particular scenario, and then you had that dump, the big dump right there. And if you actually come back to this image, you had that fall right there. Do you see that? A big fall right there, which is a big fall right here as well. Now the next thing that happened in this image is that you have the bump phase. Do you understand that? Now that's the B probably, or is it the C? No, it's the bump phase. Okay, so in here you can already see we already have that bump phase. Look at that, amazing, just exactly as we had right over here. Do you understand that? Absolutely same. And then from here we went up, we tackled that, you know, resistance line. We went up, we tackled this resistance line, and then it came a little bit down. Look, it came a little bit down, and in here it came a little bit down. Okay, and then we broke out of it. And look what happened next. We dumped towards the downside. Do you see that? This one dumped to the downside. And if I actually zoom in here, something like this, look, we did dump towards the downside. All right, so that's another clue. Now it went a little bit higher. Look, it went a little bit higher over here. That's something that you guys have to pay attention to, because after this dump there was another one small dump again to shake people off. So what does this really mean, guys? It might mean that we might have one final dump before we actually go to the upside. Finger crossed. I don't necessarily think so. We might not really have that dump. It's not important. But what is important is that the next coming days there was an uphill run, and this is what I'm looking for, because everything has been playing picture perfect until here, and what I'm looking forward to is that 90,000 100,000 K level that I've been giving you, and this can come by February. Now let me tell you the time frames here as well. Look, when this happened, look, this was 1994. It's history repeating itself. So guys, December, you see December here, this happened in December as well. And then in January, you had another dump, maybe by the end of December, nearly the end of December. And then from January, Q1, probably you started to picking up until you went to the February, to that uphill run, maybe by March or the Q1. So Q1 is a parabolic move. I don't think we're going to be lucky until the end of the Q4. What I'm trying to say is, in this box right here, this is a box that I'm going to leave. There is a suspense of going up and then bumping down. Maybe, probably just like it did right here 2 times. Went up, came down, went up, came down, and then finally we moved towards the upside. So based on this textbook from today for the Bitcoin update, I'm going to follow this textbook. And just to make you aware now, you guys can hold. You guys can hodl. Bitcoin has not lost any structure at all. And to be honest with you, if I actually now, close this this one right here, I'm gonna dive back to the full screen mode, and if I bring back the 55 EMA, guys, the only way to be qualified for the bear market, I'm gonna tell you when you're gonna be qualified for the bear market, is when you lose the 55 and you close below the 55. Do you understand that? Anytime the prices are gonna be below the 55, close your trades and run away. That's it. Then the bear market is going to actually start for you, and that's how it is. That's the way history works with Bitcoin as well. So I do hope you enjoyed this update. Let's see what happens. I do believe by February my price prediction for 80,000 is going to be complete and achieved, maybe even 100,000, but it's safe to say 80,000, maybe 100,000 by March probably. And thank you for watching the video. Like this one, sub to it, join the Discord, and it will mean a lot if you actually guys always like the video. And I'm gonna see you with the next one. Allah Hafiz.